one that was on time today. Let's be clear.
Not
Mike
true.
just got here pretending like he's all been here. Beardo took like a 7-year piss. I've been waiting. I finally just hit go live, and here we are. What's up, everybody?
It's in fact Jeremy that was very late.
No, it was not.
He's been running himself ragged. Me and Beardo was like, let's pick up the slack, bro. Let's get here on time.
Yeah.
Zero distractions on our way.
You know what? I was actually going to tell the truth, but no, I'm going to go with Mike. I'm going to go with Mike's story on this one.
Yeah.
But
Diversity wins again.
good morning, everyone. Welcome into Geeks and Gamers Daily. Hope everybody's doing well. We got a lot to talk about. I made a huge mistake last night. I slept. Finally, for the first time in like 3 weeks, I slept. I wake up to like all this news and I'm like, holy crap, this is why I can't sleep, because all of this crazy news has happened out of nowhere. We got Lucasfilm employees melting down. Have you guys seen this morning with this Lucas?
Not.
Oh yeah, it's bad. He went protected mode. Gina Carano called him out. It's crazy. You've got more and more people melting down over the Trump situation. You've got David Zaslav praising Trump, saying that it could help the movie industry and help the entertainment industry. Alyssa Mercante.
That's a concept, huh?
Yeah, Alyssa Mercante.
Like
Alyssa Mercante was either fired or quit from Kotaku.
I saw that.
So there's been a lot so far. There's been a lot. And the day is just getting started. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot more that's going to be happening over the next few months and few years. So I guess get ready. How you doing, Mike?
We're doing good. I was here on time waiting for you. I'm gonna stick by that story forever. Yeah, we're yeah, 71 million votes, huh? Yeah, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm glad to be here. Glad to get started. The Alyssa Mercante thing has been kind of hilarious watching her melt down. And shout out to Elon Musk for making it so I can look at her tweets again.
That's right. That's
I can
right.
watch her tweet out in real time.
Oh, that's right.
Posting ass pics and stuff to prove to
How does
people
that
that she
work?
can still.
Because it's not. I don't think it's on Android yet. So
It's on Android for me. You
is
just go
it?
to their profile and it'll say that you're blocked still, but then when you scroll down, you can see all their tweets.
let me see how my good friend Star Wars Explained is doing really quick. Then
Yeah, it should work. I
so
mean, I was looking at Alyssa Mercante's tweets, so.
Star Wars Explained. I can.
Oh man, there it is.
Look at there. Okay, that is fucking great, actually. Okay, so
Yeah.
I can see. So any of you bitches that have blocked me now, Mike, your mic is a little low. A few people have said. Any
Yeah,
of you
is
little
it better?
bitches that blocked me, I can now see all your tweets and screenshot them and post them and make fun of you. I love it. Yeah. Hail
wild,
to
bro.
Elon Musk making America great again, making Twitter great again. What's up, Beardo?
Nothing much, man. It has been back-to-back very late nights for me. We did like a 2 o'clock in the morning Cobra Cast the other night, and then last night I played Black Ops 6 Zombies for about 5 hours. So
Nice.
I did down a cup of coffee right when I woke up this morning, just chugged that coffee, and that might have been a bad decision. But I'm good. If you know what I'm talking about. But I'm good, man. Good to be here. Yeah, I'm down to ready to get down to all this freaking nonsense going on Twitter.
Yes, sir. And so today is the day we do our second bonus hour on locals. So second hour will be on locals for our members over there. So if you guys have not followed us over there, make sure you do that. But we got a lot to talk about, a lot to get into, and we're going to jump right into it right now because we do have a looks like a Lucasfilm employee is getting blasted right now. So we have this person, Joe Laron, and he quote tweeted this Republicans against Trump, which good job, guys. You did real good, Republican voters against Trump. Landslide fucking victory. But yeah, good job on that one. But he says, fuck this disgusting scrotum skin sack. Okay. And all those who support him. What a weird insult.
Yeah.
What a
I don't know
weird
what else to do.
What a weird insult.
Very weird, and I continue to think all these people who publicly go after Trump hard, I just have to think, what are you hiding? What skeletons do you have in the closet? Because you can quietly hate Trump, you can quietly disagree with Trump, but when you publicly go out there and you are just saying nasty stuff about Trump supporters, about Republican Party, and about Trump himself and Elon, what do you have to hide?
Yeah, absolutely. So this story gets a little more interesting because obviously Gina Carano was fired from Lucasfilm for not even attacking anyone and for simply just asking some questions during the COOF and the lockdowns and having some opinions that don't necessarily line up with the mainstream. And so Gina saw this guy who is the director of cinematography, lighting, and FX with so Lucasfilm employee right there. And so this Lucasfilm employee has now decided to go after anyone that has an opinion that's different than his, anyone that supports Donald Trump, calling them horrible names, which, to be real, it's not really a great insult. It's a pretty bad insult. Again, scrotum skin sack. What are we doing?
Which is wild, because that's redundant, because scrotum is already your ball sack.
Yes.
So what he's saying is your ball sack.
It's so weird, man. Like, so anyway, tweets are now protected. So here are the receipts. Director of cinematography and lighting at FX is a huge job, Joe. Yes. What was that? Lucasfilm Disney said their values is demonizing over half the country for exercising their right to vote for the best candidate in there. Trump got the popular vote for a reason. Maybe step out of your little Hollywood bubble and try to understand why. And this person is now in protected mode. Yep. So you go to his Twitter account and he has fully gone protected. So the meltdowns have continued to be glorious. So what's your thoughts on this, Mike?
Well, I mean, just first and foremost, with what's happening with Gina and Disney, I know Disney is on their back foot and they're going to try to control every spin that they can. So their employers spurging out and saying stupid shit on the internet is just going to make things look worse for them. It's going to make them look more and more like hypocrites, which we already knew that they did. But now they're refreshing us. They're giving us more evidence. We already had Pedro Pascal's tweets. We have other tweets from other people. Now, every time that they freak out, say horrible things, are saying politically motivated tweets that are inflammatory towards people, the same stuff that they said Gina was fired for, and they're not firing these people, it's going to look worse and worse. I guarantee you, this man got at least 5 calls today from different PR firms, different marketing people saying, what are you doing? Why are you an absolute idiot? You cannot do this right now to us. Private your account, and shut the fuck up. Because there's no way that they're not saying that right now. So
100%. Beardo?
Yeah, these people are just making it easier for Gina and Elon Musk for Gina's case against Disney. Because if they don't do something to this guy, Gina already has an entire catalog of stuff to use against Disney in her case. And it's just growing now that Trump is president, and a whole bunch of people that work for Disney, whether behind the scenes or directly like this guy, it's just making it easier. It's just making it easier for Gina. Like Mike said, these people are fucking hypocrites, and you love to see the meltdown, but it's just going to get better for our side, for what we have been saying for freaking years. Like, the tide is turning. These people are exposing themselves, and we can finally put a name and a face to some of these hypocrites that are at Disney and Lucasfilm.
Absolutely. And I don't know if my volume's any better now. Chat, you guys can let me know, because they were saying I was a little bit louder than you guys. So do you guys hear anything different on the panel?
You sound
quieter now.
Do I sound quieter
you do sound
now?
Quieter, yeah. I can't hear the background noise.
Feedback. You had feedback the other night on Covercast and the election.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really minor. You can't tell until you muted yourself.
Correct.
We just didn't say anything because we didn't want to get fired. So
Yeah,
you know,
it was your big day. We didn't want to
I
take
knew
that
Jeremy
away from
would
you.
respect that. I don't want, yeah.
No, I mean, the biggest stream ever we've done, and you guys didn't tell me my audio was shit, so that's probably a good reason to get fired. But
Dude, it's
is it
wild,
still
man.
low? Is it still low?
No, you sound good.
Good. Okay. So lawsuit looking better and better. Go Gina, says Drunk 3PO right
Bingo.
here, because obviously she has a lawsuit going on right now that is being funded by Elon Musk. So it's a beautiful thing to watch these idiots at Lucasfilm continue to destroy themselves, and they can't control their emotions. Which again, I've always talked about emotionally unstable weirdos, very female behavior. And this is what we're seeing right now across the board. And it's hard to even keep up with the amount of meltdowns that we're seeing on social media right now, and some of the things that we're seeing from people and their reactions. And it's so funny. And all we're doing, there's so many people reacting to these meltdowns, getting massive views on social media. Obviously, Mark Hamill's having a real tough time with all of this, and he's getting roasted. And I just have one thing to show all of these people right here.
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the heck is that?
I love that video, dude. It's such a great video.
Ed Bassmaster is such an internet legend, bro. That's so good.
Yes, he's so funny.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So, with Trump winning the popular vote and the Electoral College by a lot, and you have an actual red wave, a confirmed red wave, these people really don't know what to do with themselves right now. And we're going to continue to see panics like this.
Yeah.
And Gina Carano calling it out is beautiful. And Lucasfilm's going to have to answer for this at some point in time. And I think this is going to continue to hurt their company as it has already. And now I guess they just announced a trilogy that nobody's interested in. Stuff like this is going to really damper any excitement that might have been out there, which I don't think there was a lot of excitement. Like, can you imagine we're at a point where a Star Wars trilogy was announced and no one really cares?
Nope.
Well, people don't care, like, for the obvious reasons, but how long until this project gets shelved too?
Yeah,
how long until this gets canceled? We don't hear anything about it for a few years, and then it just quietly gets swept under the rug, and they're on to just the next project that they're working on.
Well,
absolutely.
There's two things I think are important. One, just so that everybody like that is a hater or detractor, so they all understand, we're not advocating for this guy to lose his job. We're not saying he deserves to be fired for what he said on the internet or any of that stuff. We're asking for consistency from Disney, because they fired Gina for inflammatory tweets. They fired Gina for saying things on the internet that they didn't agree with, that they thought were divisive, things like that. This guy did the same thing. If Disney is going to set that precedent, they need to follow through with it, and they have not followed through with it at all, which is why they're being sued in the first place. Because I just think that, some people will try to say, oh, we're just advocating for him to be fired. Listen, if he gets fired, he gets fired, man. But Disney has not been consistent about this, and that's why they're being sued for it. And on this side of things with the Star Wars trilogy, you think, you go, okay, they're writing a new Star Wars trilogy. Let's get somebody, a big name, somebody popular, somebody that's been really killing it in the industry. They hired the writer of Fanforstic, X-Men Apocalypse, X-Men Dark Phoenix, and then he was also a producer on the New Mutants. Bro, you hired a guy who's just been writing flops recently.
Yeah.
Well,
all of this stuff, man.
What they did was they hired a guy that they can control. They hired a guy that Kathleen Kennedy can tell what the fuck to do. I want this character doing this thing. We're gonna have strong representation, a strong female character, and Kathleen can crack the whip on this guy if she needs to, whenever she can. That's who they're hiring. That's also who they're hiring at Marvel and just Disney as a whole. They don't fucking care. They hire these activists. The woman who's slated to direct the Rey movie, I don't even know what her name is, but she's a freaking activist. That's all she is. But it's somebody
Charmin
who
obeyed Chinoy.
correct her. They're only hiring people over at Disney that the higher ups can crack the whip when they need to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I also
you're
forgot
correct.
he just wrote a movie called The Killer's Game in 2024 with Batista post slip injections, and that made $5 million at the box office.
Oh boy,
Good job, Disney.
This is so much fun watching all this play out. And
Also,
go ahead.
Real quick, what Kathleen Kennedy's also doing is kind of similar. I don't want to get into sports too much, but if you look at football with the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones does not hire coaches who are going to outshine and overshadow Jerry Jones. Jerry
Correct.
Jones wants all the credit.
Correct.
So, and then you can translate that into Lucasfilm now. Kathleen Kennedy is not going to hire anyone at this point that is going to outshine and outcredit her. If there's going to be a Star Wars project that is done well, which there isn't any really, unless you want to look at Jon Favreau with the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian, nobody is going to outshine Kathleen Kennedy because Kathleen Kennedy would hate that. She wants all of the credit. That's why we're bringing in no names, so that if there is something good, the slim marginal chance that there is something good that the fans like, Kathleen Kennedy is going to get all of the credit.
That is true. I mean, somebody just said that Jerry Jones is Tim Pool. That is a really good comparison right there. That's a really good comparison. And I agree with what Beardo said. So that's a great, let's see. Hang on. Here's Rensler. Congrats, Geeks and Gamers, on how to alienate your audience for politics and support authoritarian dictatorship fascism. Total sellouts. Yeah, thank you for the $20 to tell me that. Yes, let's go. We've got the best views we've had in a while on this channel, and it's all because Trump is making America great again, and he's making Geeks and Gamers great again.
You know what this super chat says? This is confirming it and saying it without saying it. They know that they had to super chat to get this read because we happen to read all of our super chats.
That's right. I think
they knew.
I do think Rensler. I can't tell if Rensler's ever trolling me or not.
I think it's a troll.
So. But
this is just a joke. I think.
But I hope so. But either way, no. Actually, I hope not. I hope you're really fucking mad.
Rensler, send a 50 to confirm or deny whether you were being serious.
Yeah, we're gonna need confirmation on that. And the only way we can tell, just like with the Ripa haters, like I've made a rule on this channel that unless you're sending me more than $50 to hate on Ripa, I have to assume you're fans of Ripa that are just trolling us. You know what I mean? So when you send me like a 5 or a 10 to talk bad about Ripa, you're just a Ripaverse fan. And that's cool too. But if you send me 50 or more, then at least it confirms you're a hater.
Right. Exactly.
We just want to know. We just want to know. That's all. Yeah. So anyway, real quick, this is so funny right here.
I have this sort of insatiable interest in every bit of wisdom you can impart. And as a journalist, I hear you about girding ourselves for this moment. As a human, I deleted Twitter today as an act of self-preservation. And
Did Jackie Chan transition?
Oh my God, dude.
I deleted Twitter as an act of self-preservation. Bro, these people are broken. All right? They are broken. And it's glorious, and I love it so much. So, with Gina Carano, Lucasfilm, all of these weirdos losing it on Twitter, it's glorious. Let's read some super chats. Look at that. Our boy Yellow Flash in the house.
Yellow Flash. What's up, Flash?
Tim Pool fired everyone except that Ian guy that he smokes weed with behind his skate park. Yes.
Did he really?
Yeah, Tim Pool fired a lot of people, except for like people he can... That are basically, Tim Pool does not like to be outshined on his own show by his team.
That's true. Yeah.
And that's why he didn't like Adam Krigler, because Adam Krigler actually was outshining him.
Yep.
And that's that's the sign of a very weak individual, is someone that can't be outshined. So that's just the case of the matter. And there's people out there like that, and it's easy to pinpoint who they are, and Tim is definitely one of those people.
Yep. Damn.
Cider Hype with a $2. I. MAGA Power 2025 t-shirts when?
I mean, I'll listen to the people and what you guys want. So if you guys want an MAGA Power 2025 t-shirt, I will listen.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you, Cider Hype. Retired Jeremy with $1. That's Jeremy after way too many Culvers right there.
Oh, it'll be worth it too. It'll be worth it.
I don't know about that. Taker with a $5. Hey, I bet you guys forgot about that Red One movie, huh? The Rock and definitely a movie star Chris Evans have to rescue a kidnapped Santa.
Yep. That movie looks irrelevant as fuck.
The only thing that looks cool about it is J.K. Simmons is a jacked Santa Claus.
Yeah.
But even with that, it still looks pretty gay.
It's let's talk about that for just a second, though.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is The Rock a true movie star?
No.
Because he's definitely a star. The Rock is a star, but is he a movie star?
So The Rock as a personality is a star.
Absolutely.
But has he ever done a movie where people are like, man, I got to go see the new Rock movie?
I don't think he is.
He's not that kind of guy. There's very few Hollywood celebrities where it's like you're going to see that actor's movie. Tom Cruise is one. Maybe you can throw in Chris Pratt. And I think a lot of people, there's a lot of support for Henry Cavill. So if Henry Cavill is involved in something, it's like, man, I want to go watch that and support it if it's good. But that's kind of it. Maybe Ryan Reynolds. Like maybe, but apart from Deadpool, it's like you're not too excited for anything he's doing other than Deadpool.
I don't even think Henry Cavill's a movie star at this point. Like he's got a fan base for sure, but like Henry Cavill's not making he's not making a movie like hundreds of millions of dollars just by being in it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, when you look down the list of his stuff, man, he's really not done a lot of big things. I mean, when he first came on the scene with the Scorpion King was kind of a big deal. I like the Scorpion King for what it was, but you got Walking Tall and the Rundown. Walking Tall didn't even make money, dude. It lost money.
But like his recent stuff, like what Skyscraper and Rampage.
Made a little bit of money, but yeah, when he came back, dude, Faster. That's the thing. It's weird because like whenever he's done just straight up action movies, like not some big blockbuster, like Faster's a fucking great movie. I really liked Faster when he came back. It was violent and kind of like irreverent and stuff. But when he gets into these like cookie cutter blockbuster films, him versus a building, you're like, what is going on? You know, like I guess Jumanji, but even with that, a lot of it's been ensemble pieces that he's made money with, man, and it's kind of sad.
The movie star Tom Cruise is the last movie star, I think, and I love Chris Pratt, but Chris Pratt doesn't turn the needle just with his name alone like the Tom Cruise does. And the reality of it is people are going to think I'm saying this because I'm a fan, but the true biggest star in Hollywood is Christopher Nolan, just on name recognition alone.
Yeah,
he is. His name means more than any other person not named Tom Cruise in Hollywood. Just having his name attached to a project.
Yeah,
it's
weird, man. There's not really a lot of people out. You're right. There's not a lot of people that move the needle anymore. And honestly, other than like you said, Tom Cruise, there's not a lot of men out there that are moving the needle a lot. Chris Pratt has been overcast. Keanu's one, but he did John Wick.
No, but he's had some stuff that's just been
he did the one where it was like, what is it, Knock Knock or whatever. That one didn't so he's had some bad ones, but John Wick is like his kind of that is to his credit, you know.
The Rock's best movie because The Rock, when he's in these movies, these supposed blockbusters, he just plays The Rock. Yeah. You're not really getting any kind of, he's not breaking the barrier. Right. He's just playing The Rock. His best movie, I don't know if you guys seen the movie Pain and Gain with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
That movie's great.
I think
that movie's fucking awesome.
I think The Rundown is his best movie.
I actually think that too. The Rundown
is phenomenal. That's from a long time ago. Him
the
and
dude
him
wielding
and
the
Stifler.
shotguns, reloading them under
Yes.
his armpits, bro.
Yeah, him and
Like,
Stifler.
yeah.
Whatever Stifler's name is. I don't know Stifler's real name.
It's like
Sean something.
Sean
William
Michael
Scott.
something.
Sean William Scott.
Scott.
Yeah,
William
Sean
Scott,
William
yeah.
Scott. Yeah. The Rundown is fantastic. To me, that might be The Rock's best movie. That's not something like. I mean, I think The Fast Five is fantastic as well, but I wouldn't call that a Rock movie. I would say that's a movie with The Rock in it. Whereas The Rundown, I consider that a Rock movie.
Have you watched Faster, Jeremy?
I haven't seen Faster.
You should watch Faster, dude. It was, I was surprised, man. I thought, oh man, he just did the Tooth Fairy. Like he did the other guys of the Tooth Fairy, and then he kind of like.
What do you mean he did the other
Faster.
guys? He was in the other guys for 10 seconds.
He was in it for a little bit. I mean, but the point was he was in the movie, but then he did Faster, and it's actually like a really violent, like intense, like action movie. I was actually kind of surprised by it. You'll like it if you watch the Faster. It's pretty good.
And Gridiron Gang is really good too. But a few people mentioned that in the
Gridiron
chat.
Gang is a good one.
That's a good one.
Have
And
you guys seen Pain and Gain?
a long time ago. It's a Michael Bay movie.
Yeah.
I love Pain and Gain, dude. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Something that another person that a lot of people have mentioned too, and this is a weird one because he is a movie star, but he's not a movie star like that makes like hundreds of millions of dollars. But Denzel Washington is absolutely a movie star.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He is a true movie star, but he's not like Tom Cruise level. Like he's not going to make like you 500, 600 million dollars in a movie. But he's an actual movie star. He 100%.
Yeah, he's bringing his A game in everything that he's in. He's a legend at this point.
Yes.
Yeah. And honestly, it's been despite the critics, because what is the critic score from like Man on Fire? It's like awful.
It's terrible. And Man on Fire is one of the greatest movies
sense.
ever made.
Dude, it's wild. So I don't really listen to the critics.
Like honestly, that's what I'm hoping we get. I hope we get. Can we rename the second Trump presidency to Man on Fire? So he goes full Denzel in the second half of Man on Fire. Bro. That's what we need right there. Because if you have not seen Man on Fire, the second half of Man on Fire is top tier Denzel, dude. Like you just cannot get any better than that. It is the greatest thing ever.
Dude, it's so good.
So yeah. Okay, let's get to more super chats really quick.
Yeah. James Daniel with the $5. Jeremy, did you see the picture going around with Dr. Biden in the all red dress on election day? Who do you think she voted for?
Oh yeah. We covered that one on CobraCast. So yep.
Retired Jeremy with the 2. Sorry, I can't help it. I'm slow because, well, you know. Thank you for the $2. Booming Bob with a 5. Jeremy got to sound smart yesterday, so he was in fact on time.
That's right. Hey,
thanks. Nerd Takes with a 199. What's your favorite meltdown so far?
There's so many. It's hard to keep up with all of these, man. Yeah. Like there is so freaking many. I like I like that black chick in the car. Yeah. She's just screaming.
That's a good one.
Like, what is wrong with you?
That was wild. Real quick, Jeremy, I did find another movie star that we forgot about, and I feel bad that we forgot.
Okay.
Sydney Sweeney's boobs.
Oh yes.
Because if you look at the movies that she's in, every movie she's in, she makes it more money. And you know what? We're watching it. It's certainly not for her acting skills.
Those are two of the biggest movie stars for sure.
Dude, one of the craziest movie stars. One of the craziest meltdowns that's going on right now is the trend where women are protesting for whatever reason against Trump because they think that they're losing their rights, and they're shaving their fucking heads. They're going full Britney Spears from the early 2000s, where they're shaving their heads, and their excuse is, well, we want to appear less attractive, so men aren't trying to have sex with us because we're not going to be allowed to have abortions anymore. So they're shaving their fucking heads, dude, in protest against Trump. Wild, bro. Wild.
It's kind of nuts, man.
It's really weird, man. Jimmy Kimmel's one of my favorite meltdowns so far, though. Dude, I mean, the dude literally cried. Cried. Oh my gosh.
Absolute
pathetic.
Bitch, bro.
Absolutely pathetic. Again, if you're tuning in now, thank you guys. We are going to be doing our bonus hour on locals today after this show. So if you're not following us over there, please do so. We're looking forward to seeing you guys over there. But until then, continue, Beardo.
Yeah. Stephen DeLeon with a 5. Trump, the God King. Notre Dame rules all. # Bills Mafia. Shout out to West Texas. Fuck you, Jeremy. Beardo's fat and Mike's coo. Maybe Mike is too. I don't know.
Mike's cool. Cool.
I don't think he's cool.
I'm pretty cool.
I wouldn't go that far.
Thank you, Stephen DeLeon.
Many of you have asked me to clarify when I talk about criticless. This is criticless right here. Yeah. Okay. And it's essentially a website, but it's an alternative to Rotten Tomatoes, but it's a better alternative. And you actually have a voice, and they believe in free speech over there. I know the owners, and we have a partnership with them. They have an app on Android and Apple, and they have it all broken down where you can rate movies. You can find out what other people have rated movies. And it even has a political bias section where you can tell if a movie has a political bias. And I think that they have a fantastic system over there. So that's who I'm talking about when you guys hear me mention it. Criticless.
Honestly, like it has one of the most, I love the way it breaks down movie ratings and stuff, dude. I was impressed, man. And the app runs so well.
Yeah, the app is really good.
It is. Like when people are like, yo, check this out, I'm like, all right. Like, dude, just the vibes on the app already are pretty great. But yeah, once you start getting into it and moving stuff around and actually like looking for stuff, dude, it's really well done.
Yep. And the more activity and users that we can get over there, the better it's going to be for some of the future advancements that everybody wants to. I think, and I know that it's in the long-term plans. I don't know how much I can say, but the plan is to get video game database over there as well and have a video game reviewing system. And I've got some ideas that I'm throwing over there to them as well. So, so go check it out, guys. All right, Beardo, continue.
Yep. The Raven and the Writing Desk for a 5. After being a lifelong leftist, I have come to the light thanks to the kindness I've been shown by the right. I will show others the way. Hail the 199. Let's go.
Hail.
Let's go. That's awesome. Sean Sullivan with a 199. Have you guys watched Superman and Lois? It's good.
I watched the first season and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, second season is decent. Third season has some problems in the beginning, but the last half of season 3 is legit, dude.
Really? Okay.
Oh, dude, it's so good, man. Yeah, I'm excited for the last season of it. So.
Yeah, I haven't. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I can't remember the guy's name.
Tyler Hoechlin.
He's really
Tyler
fucking
Hoechlin.
good. Yes, he is really fucking good. So, I'm actually, let's see here. Yeah, see, this is the thing. So I just looked it up on Criticalist. So, we get a small user base over there, but if we get more people, so there's 8 votes. 8 votes. We need to, I think there's 10 to actually get it to where it'll show the actual percentage. So, and then the FWB friends with benefits is where if you have like a mutual that you're friends with, it'll compile their score.
Yeah.
And then you give your own score. So anyway, but yeah, Superman and Lois, I like the first season anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you, Sean. David Nelson, within 8 months, this election proves why we shouldn't allow women in men's sports.
It's been a bad run for the woke weirdos out there.
Mm-hmm. Pirate of Las Vegas with a 5. What's next? Alyssa Mercante refusing to have sex with anyone? Beardo is most affected. Hail the 199. Go MAGA. That's a good segue if you want to talk about our good old friend Alyssa Mercante for a little bit.
I just saw some videos about it. So do you have that story pulled up, Beardo? Or do you have her Twitter account where she basically said she's quit? So pull that up and let's talk about that. So Alyssa Mercante is was the editor for Kotaku. And a lot of people have talked about her in the past 6 months to a year. I have talked about her a little bit. I find her to be incredibly just not entertaining to talk about. She's no Frost. No. Frost was entertaining. Mm-hmm. Bring back Frost. Okay, she was far better to roast.
Yeah.
Alyssa Mercante clearly wanted the attention that she was getting, and that's why I did not want to really talk about her, because she reveled in it. Now, even though we knew that she was destroying her brand and her company the whole time, she clearly enjoyed the reaction she was getting. And whereas Frost didn't. But I miss Frost. So I don't know where you're at, Indiana Black, because I think that's her name. But we would love to have you on Geeks and Gamers, Indiana Black, Frost, because you're actually entertaining.
Right.
But let's talk about this. So Beardo, read what she has to say right here.
Yeah, so this, I don't know, maybe she typed this up in her notes, I guess, because it was too many characters. Work news. After exactly 2 years, I've decided to leave Kotaku and my role as senior editor. I'm eternally grateful for Kotaku's editorial team and all that they taught me during the time there. They are some of the best in the business, sure. And I will be forever proud to have shared a masthead with them. They continuously fight to maintain the editorial pillars that make Kotaku great and to hold on to their journalistic integrity in the face of increasing pressure to compromise that. It's been a long few months during which I've learned a lot about myself and my value as both a woman as a writer. Of course, you had to throw that woman card in there. This is the right decision for me. I have some things coming down the pike, so keep your eyes peeled.
And this is the great thing about this. I can see her Twitter account because I'm not blocked. Let's go, Elon. I didn't realize this. So, yes. So, yeah, this is beautiful. So I can see her Twitter account right here. It does say that she has me blocked, but I can still see it. Oh, my goodness. This is so good for content.
Yep.
Elon making Twitter great again. Personally, I don't care. Like, I've not blocked not a single person on social media. So it affects me none. Yeah. But the people that have me blocked, oh, this is great right here. So I'm happy about this. Now, do we think she was fired or do we think she quit?
Oh, she was forced out. She had two options.
It feels that way. It feels that way.
It's the good old mutually agreed to part ways, which means we're going to give you the opportunity to walk away right now with your integrity. But if you don't, we're going to fire you.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm honestly leaning more towards she walked, but I honestly, because one of the things she mentions is that she did this and this decision they came to this decision before all the layoffs happened. And that feels kind of odd. Like maybe she knows something about the state of Kotaku that, obviously she can look at the numbers, directly. So I almost wonder if she's kind of jumping a sinking ship, but she can't admit that because then she'll get blamed for the failure of Kotaku. Cause I don't think they're going to survive much longer. I just don't think I don't think they can at this point. So
no, not at all. I mean, I personally, and again, all we can do is speculate on this, but I personally do think that she was told to leave because she was a cancer to their brand. And if you remember, what was this 6 months ago where Kotaku tried to make a shift in their business model to go with Let's Plays and game guides and things like that. And people like Alyssa Mercante and others basically revolted, said, no, we need to give our opinions on social topics and blah, 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 blah. And they had to back off of that idea. That would have been a good move for them. Yeah. But people like Alyssa Mercante didn't want to play video games for a living. And so they had to back off of that really quickly. And they did. They bent the knee to this nonsense, and it did not benefit them at all. And ultimately, we're at a point in time where if you are a gaming website, you have to realize that the country has moved away from you if you are talking about social justice propaganda and you have people like her working for your company. Yep. She represents the entire narrative of the company, and they're finally trying to move away from that, but I think it's too late for them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Bruh, I left. Can any of these grifters read? If you got to go in and tweet and just to make sure that people know that you left and you didn't get fired, you might have gotten fired.
You might have gotten fired.
The best part too is in that thread, they argue with her. I wouldn't keep scrolling down, but she keeps arguing. Somebody's like, time to get back to OnlyFans or something. Because you post a picture of her ass on there. I'm like, what are you doing? You know what? And if this was decided on before the layoffs, if you look at when she started doing Twitch, very similar timing, almost like she knew she had to hedge her bets a little bit and try to find another source of income. But she's been on Twitch for a little bit. She only has 1.3 thousand followers.
Yeah,
it's almost like she's not that popular and people don't want to listen to what she has to say.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, she's got 17,000 followers. She was the face of Kotaku, and she's been talked about for over a year on YouTube, and no one cares about her. No one cares. So bring back Frost, make social justice warriors great again. I always felt Alyssa Mercante was boring and not worth talking about, but now that she's gone, I guess, and been fired or whatever, I think that's a newsworthy story. But she's an absolute clown, and she never blocked a Beardo officially, so that's pretty funny.
Yeah, she never blocked Beardo. Beardo couldn't get it going.
Yeah, he couldn't get it going. So,
Nice.
but yeah, the stuff she did to smash JT was like disgusting, man. I mean, she went after like his family and stuff, and just a horrible person, terrible person.
Yeah.
So, what does this mean for Kotaku moving forward? Nothing. They still suck. They're always going to suck, and they're not gonna turn things around. It's too late for them. So I think I give them like a year before they shut down or rebrand or something like that. Kotaku's dead, and you deserve it. You fucking deserve it. All you fucking leftist losers over there deserve it. So, all right, Beardo, let's get some.
Yeah. Let's see. P Dubs with a 1 month recommitment says America. Thank you, P Dubs. T Dog with a $5. As a Latino man, I'm thrilled that the legacy media has called us Latinos racist. We are now on the same level as the white guys.
Yeah.
Congratulations on leveling up, brother. Thank you, T Dog. Dom H with a 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Dom H. River Miles with a 5. Star Wars Joel likely supports taxpayer-funded scrotums for women felons. Yeah, probably. I think so. Tobias Nexus with a 5. I've been called far worse names, and you don't see me throwing a tantrum. Grow the fuck up, people. Get some thicker skin and live in reality. Yeah. Thank you, Tobias Nexus. Osmora with a 5. Check out Alec Baldwin's Fingers channel for the first time today. Oh, you checked out Alec Baldwin's Fingers channel for the first time today. Absolutely worth checking out.
Hail ABF.
Yep.
I saw him in the chat earlier. Hail ABF.
Darth McBee with a $10. Liberal women are denying love to liberal men to protest the election. Meanwhile, our families are making babies like rabbits. We're breeding them out of existence. Hail the 199.
Hail.
Yep. Thank you, Darth McBee. Nick Brown with a 5. Mainstream media is doubling down and calling everyone who voted for Trump the usual names. They don't realize that this was a rejection of their warped ideology. 100%.
That's right. Hey,
100%.
Many people have asked me, this is our channel. So essentially, we edit clips from Geeks and Gamers Daily and maybe some other stuff, and we upload them over there. So the channel's doing fantastic. So yes, that is our channel. One of the many channels we have, but yes, that is the Geeks and Gamers channel, just so everybody knows.
Sergio Garcia with a 2. Hey, go Cowboys. This year is the year?
That's a troll. That's
I'm sorry, buddy. Pirate of Las Vegas with a 2. Kathleen Kennedy equals Darth Hideous.
Pretty much.
Yep. Yeah. Mo Zamboni with a 10. The tide is turning and we are on the offense. They took advantage of our tolerance, but now we're wise to their evil ways. No more DEI, no more bridge, no more. Let's fucking go based IDOTS. Hail the 199.
Hail. Hey, somebody in the chat said I should have called it Super Geeks and Gamers, Mike.
Dude, you missed an opportunity, man. Super Geeks and Gamers is pretty good, man.
Gerard Lois Snail with a 3 months. Trump is already bringing world peace. This is amazing.
It is. It's incredible. I'll talk more about it tonight on CobraCast, and I will be on Friday Night Tights today. I can't not be on Friday Night Tights today because we're going to talk about how the entertainment industry is completely broken right now with the re-election of Donald Trump. I'm sure we'll talk about that. And I mean, it's just great to see, man, Lucasfilm employees breaking down, losing their minds. This is what we've been wanting. They finally got the reality slap that they needed, that they don't matter. Hollywood, you have no influence on the people of this country. They make up their own minds based on what they're seeing. And the election was a fundamental rejection of all of your bullshit. And the reality of that has been tough because Hollywood people have egos and they can't stand to think that they don't matter. And the reality of them finding out that they don't matter has been very tough on them, very tough on them. And that's the best part of all of this is that they realize they don't fucking matter.
Yep. 100%, man. And I do want to say this real quick, and I'll be brief, but like I've been talking to a couple different people that work in the industry, behind the scenes people and stuff. The consensus is that as much as this should be an indicator that they should get away from woke shit and actually start making quality stuff, we're likely going to see a massive influx of really, really, really shitty political commentary stuff. It's the only way that these people know how to cope. It's the only way that they know how to deal with this. And they're so convinced that they're right that they're going to triple down on this stuff before they finally concede. And most of them will never concede. They'll just go down on a sinking ship. They'll just crash and burn, destroy these studios, run them into the ground instead of conceding to the fact that nobody wants this kind of stuff. So I think a lot of people need to be prepared that we're going to see even more crappy stuff. The writing is going to be even worse. The Boys is going to get even more insufferable with anti-Trump rhetoric. It's going to be a wild, wild show. But the best part about it is all these studios that are already struggling and failing, it's going to further catalyze their failure. Like they're just going to burn themselves right out. And I'm kind of excited to see it. So.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well said, sir.
Yeah. Thanks, Mike. Tobias Nexus with a $2. Yeah, they read every super chat, even my asinine comments.
I was wondering if you were going to get that one. If you were going to say,
of course.
Hey, round of applause.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We're not doing this. Mr. Mart with a $50 in Norway slaps some Norwegian kroner on the table, leaves. Hail the 199. Thank you, Mr. Mart.
You did it, Beardo.
Pizza with the $10. Hilarious meltdowns, total losers, serious mental health crisis in this country. Thank you for the $10.
He's just powering through.
I'm not putting up with it. It's done. Internet guy with a $2. That Adam guy was terrible. Zero personality. Dumb.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Brian Young with the $2. Jeremy's figness can't be outshined.
Outshined is a great song. It is. That's
funny. That's what you walked away with.
I get insulted every day by the audience, but it made me think about "Outshined" by Soundgarden. It's a great fucking song. Yep. So,
Diz the Jizz with a 199 IDOT MAGA powered shirt in a Power Ranger style. Ooh, Mighty Morphin IDOTs. Thank you for the 199 Diz the Jizz. Beach Lover for a $2. Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson, he was definitely a mega star back in the day. Hollywood tried to cripple him. But if they actually would just embrace Mel Gibson, Mel Gibson would still be a huge star if they wouldn't have tried to silence him.
Yeah.
Josh Kruschke with a 12 months. It's Dwayne Johnson. It is Dwayne Johnson, a movie star. The Rock's a character.
The Rock's a character, but it's like the Hulk Hogan thing, like it's kind of bleeds into the same.
Yeah, he's all The
also,
Rock.
Dwayne Johnson doesn't have enough of a personality to be anything. He has to be The Rock to be relevant at anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lethal Lightning stepdaughter from the bin with the $5. OMG, this bigoted stream doesn't have enough Trump dubs. Since Trump won, Lethal's hairline has grown 2 centimeters. He might not be balding. F word soon. Thank you for the $5. Nate's mama. Hey, Nate's mom. How you doing?
Dude, she
with the $5
shot you down.
No. She DM'd me on Twitter. The kiddo voted in his first presidential election this year.
Are you supposed to say they're supposed to keep that on the low, bro?
Yeah.
You're fucking this up big time.
Oh, that chick DM'd me. Yeah.
You're not supposed to tell 5,000 people she DM'd you.
Yeah.
The kiddo voted in his first presidential election this year for Trump, of course, raising the next generation, right? Hashtag 4547. Thank you, Nate's mom. I hope you have a nice day. Dom H with the $5. Yeah, these people are gosh damn hypocrites. Hail to Gina Carano. Also, Shaka Zulu, are you going to accept my trade?
Yes, Shaka Zulu. And by the way, Dom H dropped 5 gifted memberships earlier. I don't know if we got to that one, but thank you, Dom.
Thank you, Dom. AJ with a $5. HOTUS, Hamas, Russia are calling to end their wars. It only took 2 days after Donald Trump was elected. That's faster than Biden boarding Air Force One.
That's right.
Oh, thank you for the $5. Beach Lover with a 5. Mel Gibson because of Mad Max, Lethal Weapon, Braveheart, and Patriot, etc.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $5. Star Wars Dog with a 5. Flying a Trump flag from my crane today. Y'all are great. And Beardo sits down when he pees.
This is true.
Thanks, Doug. Sketch with the $2. Nuts out for Peanut.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yep. Let him out, man. Mr. Anti-Eggman with a $5. I'll take WWE over World War III. Congrats, everyone. Proud to send the super chat to the best gay streamers out there.
Shout out.
Thank you. Thank you. Jupiter Knight with a 199. Those head shavers are going from 2s to -3s. 2 is generous, brother. Thank you for the 199. You fucked that cow with a 199. The Rock is Pebble. Beardo needs a lawnmower.
Mm-hmm.
I might mow the lawn today. That
Cool.
sounded weird. A small village's last loaf of bread with a $10. Long time IDOT here. Ordered Achromatic Chronicles today. Looking forward to no income tax so I can build the game collection of my dreams. Hail Cindy Sweeney's boobs, 199.
Hail. And
Thank you.
happy you picked up Achromatic Chronicles Green.
Yeah.
Mods can drop a link to that if you want to go support Drunk 3PO's new book. We'll be dropping links and you guys can go check it out.
Thank you for the $10.
Let's get that one first. Go ahead.
Sure. David Fields with a 20. Trump is not only creating world peace, he's stopping the spread of gonorrhea.
Well, on that note, we have this one right here. Warner Brothers CEO David Zaslav says Trump presidency could be really positive for consolidation. I can provide a real positive accelerated impact on this industry that's needed. I think it meant to say it can. But I mean, we've already heard from Zaslav a lot, and a lot of people have speculated as to, what his position on a lot of things was. But ultimately, he's right about this. Donald Trump's presidency, 100% if Hollywood can get their heads out of their own asses, 100% can turn this entire industry around. This is how I'm not underselling the fact that Donald Trump's impact is so fucking insane that, yeah, if they would actually just realize that, hey, the people have spoken and the people want this type of entertainment. They don't want this targeted, agenda-driven nonsense. And so hearing Zaslav say this and praise Trump is a huge step forward. And I'm pretty sure Warner Brothers is in really bad shape anyway, so they kind of don't have anything to lose at this point in time.
Yeah.
Because WB is in really bad shape. They don't have to be, by the way. How is Warner Brothers in bad shape with all the IPs that they have control of? It blows my mind.
It makes no sense, bro. Some of them, like, dude, Lord of the Rings, freaking Harry, the Wizarding World, fucking DC. It makes no sense at all.
Yeah, it really doesn't, and they continue to just keep themselves in this position because of, their own egos. But yeah, I mean, the Warner Brothers CEO says that the new administration may bring a real positive, accelerated impact on this industry that's needed. I'm really happy that he's saying this, and I'm hoping more people will wake up to the reality that this is something that can be positive for the entertainment industry if they choose to allow it. However, with that said, I don't think that they're going to allow that. I think that they're going to continue to run things into the ground because of their hatred for Donald Trump. TDS is not something that's easily, very few people have overcome their TDS.
Yeah.
Very few people. If you don't know what TDS is, that's Trump derangement syndrome. And a lot of Hollywood people suffer from Trump derangement syndrome. And so while I hear the point that Zaslav is trying to make, I don't think that they're actually going to do anything moving forward. What do you think, Beardo?
I agree.
Stunning
Wow.
and brave, Beardo.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of great feedback right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's impressive.
Listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
What are you here for?
What are you here for?
Shut the fuck up, guys.
Okay. Let me take Beardo. So, hey, what do you think, Beardo? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, obviously, with Warner Brothers having control of movies that I'm a big fan of, even though Jeremy rightfully says Batman versus Superman's a piece of shit.
See, this is what
I
happens
actually
when you
think
don't
that
say
it's
anything,
actually
Beardo.
a good positive thing
son of a
that
bitch.
Warner Brothers could be potentially moving forward, considering they have all of these IPs and all of these characters. And if they could just listen to the people, if they could listen to the fans, they could actually turn their entire company and business around moving forward and give the fans iconic characters like Batman and Superman and the Justice League and do them justice. Take full advantage of Harry Potter. Take full advantage of the Arkham games that are some of the greatest games ever made. Give us more of that and less of things like The Flash and Aquaman. What do you think, Mike?
I think
What?
Batman vs Superman made a good amount of money, and I think that that's some of the best that DC has done recently. And so I just think we need to get back to that. Okay, I want Henry Cavill back.
Sucks.
I want Ben Affleck back as Batman. I want Henry Cavill back as Superman.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I don't
Yes.
want this. I don't have any faith in this James Gunn Superman stuff. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Okay, do you have more faith in James Gunn Superman or Robert Pattinson Batman?
James Gunn Superman, actually.
Oh,
Me
no,
too.
fuck
Dude,
that. You guys, that's retarded.
The thing
That
is,
retarded.
listen.
Stop
hold
it.
on.
That is
Just,
retarded.
listen. I watched The Penguin. The Penguin is excellent.
Yes,
it is phenomenal. But when you watch that and you watch the tone compared to Robert Pattinson's Batman, it actually makes that movie worse. The pacing makes
No,
that
it
movie
doesn't.
worse.
No,
Yeah,
it
it does. It does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a
No, it
kind of a
doesn't.
dude. I just recently rewatched the Batman. It's too slow, and I don't like that it ends. It basically ends with the Dark Knight Rises message of like, I'm a symbol for hope. I'm leading people to hope. People know that I'm out here now. The whole point is that they don't even know Batman is real or not. He's supposed to work in the shadows. Now everybody knows he's real. Everybody knows there's some freak running around in a bat suit with a giant fucking car trying to save the city and fight crime. How's he gonna work in the shadows at all? Everybody knows he's out there now. It's well known now. It's established. And Batman's not even supposed to be a symbol for hope. He's supposed to be a symbol of fear for enemies and criminals. That's the whole point of that. Now everybody's like, oh, I see Batman. When I look to the sky and see that bat signal, I feel hope that I'm safe now. No, you're not. It's supposed to make criminals shit their pants.
It does both at the same time, Mike. Are you that dense to not realize that that's the fucking same thing?
Absolutely not, bro.
You're
Because
preaching
nobody's
the
fucking
same
scared
thing.
of Batman.
Mike,
Nobody is scared
do
of
you
Batman.
not realize that you're saying the same thing at
Nobody
once?
is scared
You're
of
killing
Pattinson's
two birds
Batman,
with one
bro.
stone. You're killing
Nobody
two
is
birds with
scared
one
except
stone
for
with
a
that
bunch of
statement.
teenage
Mike, you don't even
criminals
realize
that
what you
breaks their
just said.
arm.
You don't even realize what you just said.
They're not the same thing. Christopher
are
Nolan
the same
straight up
thing.
nails it in The Dark Knight when they go, "Yo, it doesn't look good tonight." Random drug dealers don't even want to deal weed at night because they're scared they might run into Batman. He goes,
They
"You
did
got a
the
better
same
chance
thing
of
in the
winning the
Batman.
lottery than running into that guy."
Same thing in the
It
Batman.
doesn't matter.
And you're eventually going to get there.
Pattinson-
This is an early Batman. Oh my gosh, I can't even say anything.
Think
All right,
about
Mike, go for it.
Pattinson's Batman, bro. Think about it. Everybody that runs into that guy immediately starts fucking shooting at the guy. They're not scared of him. They're not intimidated by him unless he breaks one of their fucking arms. That's the only
Mike,
time
just
that
because you
anything
keep
ever
going
happens.
and you don't let anybody talk doesn't make you sound more smart.
Go watch Batman Begins. They're fucking terrified of the guy.
Yeah, Batman Begins is fucking awesome. I'm not arguing that, but you're eventually going to
That's
get to the
early
point.
Batman.
This is an early. Oh my gosh, this is an early Batman. Okay, you're obviously always going to get to the point where people know that fucking Batman exists. They've heard of him. They heard of the myth. You're eventually going to get to the point where you're beyond a year two Batman. You're going to get people know that fucking Batman exists. Yes, he's there. We know he's out there. That doesn't change the fact that people are still going to fear the motherfucker whenever you see the bat signal in the sky.
But they're not scared. They're not scared of Pattinson's Batman.
That doesn't change just because people know that the motherfucker exists. Even the belief of fear, just having fear, makes him fucking real. People know that he's out there. They've heard the stories. Whether now we have a picture of him. Now that my cousin fucking Rico has fucking seen Batman. Now I actually believe he's real. No, the fact that fear exists means that he's fucking real. Okay. Holy shit.
Because fear exists, Batman is real. That makes no fucking sense.
Oh my gosh.
The whole point is they
That's
don't
what
even
you
know who the
took
guy
away from
is.
that?
They don't know that the guy even fucking exists. Go watch The Dark Knight. They don't know who it is. That's why they put Sasquatch on the fucking wall. They're like, the investigation is ongoing because nobody knows. Now they know it's some
No, that's
fucking
because
random
Jim
guy
Gordon
in a
is
bat
in
suit.
the GCPD and is directly working with Batman and doesn't want to keep investigating and doesn't want to dig any deeper into it.
Bro, the fact is, everybody knows that Batman is a thing now. So now everybody knows it's some fucking guy in a suit, and all you gotta
Everybody
do is
always
shoot him.
knew Batman was a thing.
No,
Everybody
no, they-
always knew
no,
Batman was
they
a thing.
don't, Beardo.
That's why there's rumors.
That's rumors. That doesn't mean they know. Do you know what a rumor is? Do you
Bro,
understand how
in
rumors
Batman
work?
Begins, he literally
Oh my
takes
God.
fucking Falcone and tells him, I'm fucking Batman, puts him on a fucking light
A
and shines
criminal, Beardo. A
Exactly.
criminal.
What are you doing, dude?
I'm talking about the entire city in the Batman now knows he exists.
Okay,
He
so
ends the
I
thing
guess
with a
okay,
fucking
so I
shitty
guess
monologue.
Batman. I guess
Now
Batman
everybody
when
knows
the Riddler
that
was
I'm
gonna
real.
when the
Now
Riddler was
everybody
gonna kill a
knows.
whole bunch of innocent people, blew up the fuck out of fucking Gotham.
now
Gotham
everybody
is
knows
flooding.
that I'm a symbol for
Batman's
hope.
just gonna be like, shut up. Batman's just gonna be like, oh well, to protect the fact that I'm just supposed to be a symbol in a shadow. I'm just gonna let a whole bunch of innocent people die is fucking retarded.
He
That's
didn't. He
fucking
didn't, need to,
retarded.
he didn't need to let any innocent people die. Literally, it ends with him
What you're
leading a bunch of
saying is-
people. It literally ends with him leading a bunch of people out of water. Anybody could have done that, but they make it a point to make him a symbol of hope for people in the city to look forward to. I hope I see Batman tonight because he's going to be a symbol of hope for me. Oh boy, I hope Batman's out there
No,
saving
I don't
people
think
tonight.
that they want to see Batman because if
That
they
is how
see
the movie ends. That's what the dialogue at
Mike,
the end of the
let
movie
somebody
ends.
else finish a fucking point before you just scream over him. You
Bro,
screaming doesn't
that's
make
wild.
your point any more
That
valid.
is wild.
Dude,
That is your
if-
best point, is that I'm yelling over you.
No, I would actually like to get to my point before you start fucking yelling at me. People, they don't want to see fucking Batman because if they see Batman, if you're not a criminal and you see Batman, you're probably not in a good part of town, okay? They don't want to fucking see Batman and be like, oh wow, look at Batman go. That's not what's happening.
That's literally what happens at the end of the movie. They all look to him as a symbol to lead them out of the fucking darkness. A bat out of the darkness. He's
Literally
standing
in the
broad
fucking
daylight at the
drowning
end of the
city.
movie.
In the drowning city. They
He's
just want to
standing
get
in
the fuck
broad
out of there so
daylight
they
at the end
don't
of the movie.
die.
He's standing in broad daylight at the end of the movie, bro.
Yeah, and guess what? In Dark Knight Rises, Batman's in broad daylight fighting Bane too
At
with the rest of
end
fucking
of the
Gotham.
trilogy.
With the rest of Gotham.
Of the trilogy. The
Oh
end
my
of the
gosh.
trilogy, they're like, yo, he's a symbol. Okay,
Yeah,
now people understand
and
that.
in the Dark Knight,
first
Batman
movie,
is
he
directly
becomes
working
that.
with the fucking Gotham police, interrogating fucking Joker, literally fucking out there in front of everyone.
It's an acceleration, Beardo. If it starts in the beginning and it accelerates through to the end. In the first movie, The Batman, everyone knows Batman exists. Everybody knows he's
Yeah,
real.
by the end
and
of
now
the
he's a
fucking
symbol
movie.
and now he's a symbol of hope. They literally do the Dark Knight Rises storyline in the first movie.
Dude, Mike.
And that's not even getting into fucking Catwoman and
That's
how
cope.
integral she's going to be to the storyline going
You're
forward.
coping, bro. You're coping.
I'm not coping at all.
Yes, you are.
It's mid, bro. It's a mid-ass movie.
Big cope. Big cope.
This was great. I appreciate.
Jeremy is fucking
But yes, with
masterminding
Warner Brothers, I would love for Warner Brothers to get back to, because Warner Brothers has had great video games, and just being a true Batman fan, unlike Mike, having freaking.
I'm a huge Batman fan. I like good Batman stories.
You kind of just destroyed that argument.
Dubby Nanners has it right. I agree with Jay for $50. He agrees with Jay.
So you're saying that
I have a poll in the chat.
Yeah.
And it's 56-44 Mike. It was 50-50. It was like 51-49. So the chat's pretty split.
Somehow, and my
But
thing
Mike
is somehow
has a
I'm not a
slight
Batman
edge.
fan.
So
Somehow,
we're getting.
I'm not a Batman fan because I like Ben Affleck's Batman. I
love Ben
Christopher
Affleck's
Nolan's
Batman.
Okay, and now I'm not a Batman fan. I think Arkham City's Batman is the best Batman. I think
Oh,
Pattinson's Batman is mid.
snap.
He is.
I don't think Matt Reeves understands Batman at all. I think he just took a story or just go, oh, generic superhero story. Oh, he's a symbol of hope for everybody around him and stuff like that. No, and absolutely not.
I don't know
it's
what-
a mid movie. He fails to even
I don't know what
understand that
Batman movie
character.
you watched that you think that's a generic superhero. film. You want generic, go watch fucking Marvel. Go watch the MCU for generic cookie cutter fucking superhero movies where in every single first movie, the villain is just an evil version of the superhero with the same fucking powers by the end of the movie. That's fucking generic and cookie cutter. The Batman was not like that.
Listen.
Not at fucking all.
Beardo taking a lot of L's right now. Nate's mama says, see if I ever DM you again, Trevor.
I'm sorry, Nate's mom. My bad.
And then and Pattinson is still a terrible casting for Batman.
I don't agree with it. But
so
I think he did fine with what he was given.
Overall,
yeah,
I'm tend to agree with Mike a little more than Beardo. I don't think I hate the Batman. I think I like the Batman a little more than Mike. But I like it a lot less than Beardo, if that makes sense. Because Beardo thinks the Batman's great, and I just think it's not that great.
Yeah. Well, the first half, the beginning where he walks in, he's investigating crimes, that shit is rad. That's what we wanted, was the world's greatest detective. That's what we were promised. And then halfway through the movie, they shift over into more action-oriented stuff. And he's using the fucking wingsuit, which is like one of the shittiest scenes in that whole fucking movie.
I hate the flying squirrel suit. They need to do the gliding with the cape. The flying squirrel suit is horrible.
Him fighting the Riddlers at the end and them shooting him and then basically making him like a fucking invincible tank that can't take any damage, like it kind of ruins Batman's character.
Because why, Mike?
Because it removes any agency of him being in danger.
Okay, so
he's getting shot point blank range in the chest with
I
machine
think
guns, and he's like,
you fell asleep. I think you fell asleep, Mike. Towards the end of the
movie. Are you talking about when he gets shot in the fucking face with a shotgun?
Hold on.
At point blank range?
I'm talking about, do you not realize that when he goes full aggro...
Hold the fuck on. We're going to continue this on locals after we're done reading super chats. I did throw the grenade in. But now I had to jump on it now. I had to break it up. I had to break it up.
Real quick.
Finish your thought and then we're moving on.
Batman at the end, if you are into reading like theories about superhero movies, especially now, specifically the Batman, you notice when Batman was fighting those Riddlers, right? He got knocked the fuck out. Catwoman had to wake him up. He takes what was led to believe maybe adrenaline, but it was fucking green. Batman could have very possibly had his own version of Venom formula that's probably like in the early stages, a prototype of Venom formula where he fucking injects himself and goes full rampage mode is the accepted theory for that. And if he's taking Venom during that, yeah, he's going to be a fucking beast.
Make your final point, Mike.
Once again, my point still stands. He takes a shotgun directly to the fucking face and he's fine. He just has to take some adrenaline or venom from the theories to be fine. There's no agency of like, yo, he's in danger. The thing is, Christopher Nolan's Batman, even Ben Affleck's Batman, we know he can be injured because he's just a guy in a fucking suit. Okay? The point is,
Christopher Nolan's Batman broke his back. Christopher Nolan's Batman broke his back, and he had a homeless guy punch him in the back to fix his spine.
You made your point.
The point is, Batman can be injured. Batman is just a guy in a suit, and that is the point. That what makes him vulnerable. And Pattinson's Batman can literally tank machine gun fire to his fucking chest and take no damage whatsoever.
And we're gonna call it there until we go to locals, but we got to read super chats. And I successfully turned these BVS losers against each other, and that was all I was trying to do. So they're usually like, you know, butt buddies for BVS, and now they hate each other. I have destroyed the alliance, and that was my whole point. And for those of you that says, Jeremy, you lost so many hundred viewers, it was worth it to turn these losers against each other.
It's
okay,
worth it for the chaos.
It was these losers deserve to be turned against each other for their Batman versus Superman love. Okay, all right, they're legitimately mad at each other.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Mike.
I hate you so much, bro. You're such a fucking asshole.
Let's go. All right,
I hate Jeremy more than I hate Mike.
This is how Jeremy gets his kicks, is watching us fight. And he's like, fuck, I don't hate Beardo. We just don't agree.
All right, let's catch up on these super chats.
Fuck.
I just see someone in the chat says, Beardo, you don't have to take this from a DEI hire.
Yeah.
Mo Zamboni with a 2. Mercante is not qualified. Hit F's in the chat. Shout out. Sorry, Alyssa. Some young guy with a 5. Off topic, but whatever happened to the Puerto Rican pistolero, Jeremy? Did he quietly leave G&G?
Well, Rolo had some personal stuff happen, and so will you see him back here? You could, I mean, but I don't get into personnel choices and things like that publicly. So if you know, it's because I want you to know, and if you don't know, it's because I don't want you to know.
Thank you for the $5. Grizzly Nightmare with a $5. Hail all. It's interesting how Bob Iger has been quiet about the election. I thought he was a Dem supporter. What's up, Tobias? Are you a gray muzzle? That's a little weird. Gooner Maza with the $5. Oi, Beardo, when are you going to stop gooning and complete the Easter egg for Call of Duty Zombies? I smell skill issues holding you back. Fraud. I just don't know the steps for the Easter egg. But you know what? I'm going to, just for that, I'm going to study the shit out of it, and I'll do the Easter egg tonight. How about that? James OP with the 2. Kotaku, I tracked 50 million visits a month to 9 since February. You tracked 50 million visits a month to
He's talking about
to 9
Kotaku.
to 9 visits since February. Gotcha.
Yep.
Thank you for the $2. You fucked that cow with a 199. Trump have a dog, a headless robotic guard dog. Thank you for the 199. Sinister Mustache with a 5. You think Big Mike and Black Slenderman got a message, or do you think that they will continue to beat their dead horse? I hear they're hiring chefs. Thank you for the $5. Stay at home hippo with a $5. Remember, Alyssa has friends with Sweet Baby, has taken photos at Quebec and at a compulsion games. She will come back possibly within a game company. I sure shit hope not. Black Kane with a 5. Yeah.
Let me, just so you know, so here, and as soon as we're done catching up on Super Chats, we're going to shift over for our bonus hour for our locals members. Mike, are you aware that you have been thrown into this now? Like, you're part of the FurryCon thing now.
Yeah, no. I was informed that Josiah is actively campaigning to get me involved in this.
Yes,
I said that this would not go well for anybody involved in this situation, because me and Ryan together is already toxic enough. Me and Ryan together at a FurCon.
Yeah. So the whole thing is we and it's a huge goal, 2,500 members over on locals. And I'm sending Ryan. It started out as sending Ryan and Jay to FurryCon. Now, Josiah and Mike have been thrown into the equation as well. So they're going to have to go and film it. There's that. So
I'm not excited for this.
They deserve it. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, we'll go from there.
That's wild, dude.
Black Kane with a 5. In Trump voice. If I was in charge of G&G, I'd fire Beardo. We're a little chubby. We're all a little chubby. But Beardo's worse. Truly a disgusting person inside and out.
God, Beard, it's so bad.
It's better.
It's not.
It's
It's
better than both of yours.
I don't do it because I know I'm not good at it.
Listen, if I was in charge of G&G, I'd fire Beardo. We're all a little chubby, but Beardo's worse. Truly a disgusting person inside and out.
So fucking bad.
It's better than yours. It's better than yours. Pizza with a $10. Support 4B. They remove themselves from the gene pool, lowers promiscuous sex in society, helps normal men avoid them from the start so not to get in a crazy relationship. Thank you for the $10.
Real quick, I will touch on this very quickly. There's been a bunch of people on TikTok that are saying, like, we should wait until these men are willing to marry us to even have sex with them. And they're like, we should stop having sex with men. They literally accidentally discovered modesty in sex until marriage by getting mad at everybody about Trump getting elected. It's the most, like, you can't make this shit up. Like, you accidentally walk into a place and you're like, oh, listen, well, how about I just, like, stop going around having sex with random people all the time? Like, that's so wild, like, to accidentally base yourself. But there it is. Yeah. Go ahead, Beardo.
Thank you. Golden Nuggets with a $10. Hail my 3 favorite dudes who are gay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Taryn the Black with a $10. My attitude is like Cameron off the movie Paid in Full right now. People lose every day, Dems. Y'all tough though, right? Thank you. Taryn the Black for a $10. Horny Alf with an 8 months. Hail the 199. My channel finally got monetized and over 600 subs. Oh yeah, and Jeremy is a fig.
Hey, congratulations, brother. That's awesome.
Jamie the Panda with a $5. But you're Hispanic, me, and this gives you power over me? Thank you for the $5. Sergio Garcia with the 2. Troll or no troll? Go Cowboys, America's team. Yeah, they fucking stink. Evil Multiverse Gary with a $2. Geeks and Gamers will be stopped, especially you, Mike. Thank you for the $2.
Yeah.
Boomy Bob with a 5. Just like I called it, they're already blaming Gamergate again on the election.
Blaming.
Well, that's not how they spelled it. They put a space in there, which is blaming.
Yikes.
Well, we know what you meant. We know what you meant. They already blaming Gamergate again on the election. Thank you, Booming Bob. I will read anything that you guys type, even if it's misspelled. Cornboy with an 18 months. Hail the 199. Hail the Fellowship. Hail the CGA. Is it the GCA, you mean? Hail MAGA by Achromatic Chronicles Green. Thank you, Cornboy, for the 18 months. Chris B with a 5. I learned with Trump's win that actress Justine Bateman has base takes with her brother, while her brother is presumably lib like most film actor guild pretenders. Okay. Linko Kenobi with a $20. What's up, guys? Did you guys hear that Amazon is working on Mass Effect series with F9 writer? Spoke about it this morning. Thought you guys should know. Anyways, watching you guys from work. Hail the 199 MAGA.
Are they working on a Mass Effect series?
They've been working on a Mass Effect series for like the last 8 or 9 years. I don't know if it sounds like maybe they're actively developing it now. I don't trust Amazon to do anything good with it though, because it's fucking BioWare, and if they have any of their writers involved with it, this new team, they're just gonna fucking veil guard the shit out of it. It's gonna be woke as fuck and gross. So I guess we'll see.
If they've been working on it that long, it's probably going to be a disaster.
They've been going through, they've gone through a lot of drafts and stuff like that. They've had the rights to it for a long time. So
even Beardo for $2 says can't read. Thanks.
That's pretty good.
Cool. NDI Braden with a $2. Mike, point and laugh at Beardo. He can't read. I can read.
It looks like the View is having their 3rd day of Trump meltdowns. So,
bro, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll look at that here later.
Damone Hogan with a $2. Good stream, USA, Trump, and Vance.
Let's go.
Thank you for the $2, Damone. Red Android with the $1 super sticker. Thank you, Red Android.
Look at that. Go back. Look at that profile picture. That's badass. Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
47. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shark Dentures with a $2. Stay alert. The battle isn't over. It's just begun. You're damn right. East Coast Toasty Boy with a 5. I want to send Timmy Pool super chats just to praise his crew and not him. Breaking news. Tim Pool just fired all of his employees and it's just him.
Pretty much. Yeah, he kept a few of them over there.
Shadow Sand with the 10. Did we tell Mike and Beardo what con they're going to? I'm not going to a con. Nobody told me.
Yeah, you are.
Which one?
We'll figure it out.
A fucking con.
Fat Con is one of them that they want me to go to. So
they definitely want me there. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to.
I'm
gonna go to Porn Con.
I am going to Grand Rapids Comic Con, which is in about a week. Drinker's gonna be there. Gary's gonna be hanging out there. So yeah, me and Josiah. The Epic Verse crew is going to be hanging out. Benology with 2 Y's will be around somewhere. We're going to try to keep
you gotta say it in that voice.
Yeah, Benology with 2 Y's. I'm going to try really hard to keep him away from our group. Like he'll just be standing off 30 feet away. But you can go say hi to him too, I guess, in the back. So. Yeah, man, it should be a good time.
All right, hurry the fuck up, Beardo. We got to go.
You realize we have 70 super chats.
Yeah, fucking go. What are we doing?
Shit. Mike Zero Source with a $20. Beardo, have you seen Craven's Moorheads channel? I don't know who that is. Thank you for the $20. River Miles with a 5. Road Rash, 1994. What happened? Road Rash.
Road
yeah.
Rash.
On
Yes.
Sega CD had Outshined.
Yes.
I wasn't going to mispronounce Outshined.
I just wanted to make sure.
Jeez Louise. Rusty Cage and
Have you heard
Pause
Outshined?
Jesse. What?
Have you heard Outshined?
Yeah.
Who sings
What the fuck
Outshined?
do you think this is?
Who sings Outshined?
Anyways, Jesse, you're a good dog. Such a good dog.
He just like
Exacting Cloud with a $5.
I'm gonna read these if you don't read them, Beardo.
Exacting
shit.
Cloud with a 5. Thank you for your coverage on the election. You made that night funny while I was worrying about the steal that never happened, never changed. Geeks and Gamers. Thank you. Thank you. Paging Dr. Ums with a 199, mocking Beardo, but Jeremy said us politics. Laugh my ass off.
Did I really?
Maybe
Instead
I'm
of
talking about
US
the quartering?
No. I probably said like us politics instead of US politics when I was reading through a super chat.
Maybe.
That's funny.
East
I
Coast
didn't even know
Toasty
I
Boy.
said that. I didn't even know I fucking did that. So
East Coast Toasty Boy with the 5. Did you mean to resend this? Resaid the same thing that he said
you're
just a little bit ago.
struggling today, Beardo. You okay? Are you intimidated because Mike's here?
I don't get intimidated.
Okay. Just
I'm fear the fucking Beardo. Okay.
okay.
Samwise GG with the $6. I just read Mike's review of Superman and Lois on Critic List. Still waiting for your for both your Batman v Superman reviews. Also, is Monday Night Games coming back? XOXO for you figs.
Yes. They'll be back this Monday.
There you go.
And I'm gonna do a bunch more reviews on Critic List. I have to just sit down and get them all organized because I do actually have a list of movies and stuff I want to review on that. So
Feline named JJ with a $2. Be nice if the Holly weirdos would leave the United States. Yeah, they won't. They won't.
Nope.
The Trillist with a 5. Trump is making a lot of Temu GI Janes. What's even funnier is that these Ugos think that they were attractive in the first place. Yeah. Like Alyssa Mercante. Space Digger with a $10. Today is my birthday, and my only wish is for Beardo to call Jeremy gay while with the RFK voice. Son of a bitch. Jeremy, you're gay. Thank you for the $10.
How are you so good at the RFK and so bad at the Trump?
it's pretty good.
Badney with a $2 says Martha. Don't say that name. Stephen DeLeon with a 5. Can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel. If you know what I mean, earn your keep.
What song is that from, Beardo?
Regulators.
Oh, okay.
He just guessed it. He just guessed it.
Yeah,
was
he
like-
had to because he didn't even know
Nope.
what regulators was.
Nope.
Regulators.
Regulators.
Shout out.
So good, bro.
Star Wars Dog with a 2. Also, I heard Jeremy pours milk before the cereal.
I don't have my so when I eat cereal, I eat it dry.
Geek 85 with a $5. In the animated series, everyone knew Batman was real, and he still scared criminals. I know that.
That's not
I know
how
that.
that worked in the
The
series.
Grand
either.
Duke for a 1
watch
month.
it.
Mike is filibustering.
Yeah,
Filibustering.
it's a legitimate strategy. So
About to just interrupt and shout out.
Read
yeah.
Just-
the
okay.
fucking super chat.
Sinister Mustache with the $5. The Brat Man is a terrible version of the character. That movie is straight retarded. I'm sorry if people disagree, but I won't defend that garbage.
Respect.
It's not terrible.
Respect.
much
It is-
respect.
It,
Thank
it
you
is
for putting
not
your
terrible.
opinion out there, exercising your free speech. We appreciate
Even
it.
Mike and Jeremy don't say that it sucks.
No,
Eric
it's
K
me.
with a 5. Epic Mike is right. No one is afraid of a meth head looking 6'1", 6 foot, 160-pound guy who looks like a small teen girl can beat up. That was a meth. That was a meth delusion. Eric K,
Yeah.
you're in no position to talk about people's height, my friend.
Why does he have to be tall to say that the Batman is.
Eric K is like 5'5".
Not 5'5".
Okay, 5'6" on a good day. Okay. Eric K.
Read the super chat.
He's a little short. He's a little guy. Enrico Masta or Matassa for 13 months. Mike is right.
Money talks.
Thank you. Trump Mage level 199 with a $2 Beardo. Take a Valium. I don't know what that is. Thank you. Jason Yankovic with a $5. Beardo and Mike, what's your thoughts on Batman?
We have no opinion.
Yeah, zero opinion. Not a fan. Samwise GG with a $2. Mike, I'm starting to think Jeremy was right about Batman v Superman.
That's the Jeremy mind virus. Resistant.
Maddening with a $2. Here for Mike versus Beardo. Let's fucking go. Yeah, that I wasn't planned for that this morning. Just Michael with a 5. I overcame TDI. I have reclaimed my manhood. The woke mob convinced me I had to vote to save these women from themselves. Peace. Shadow Sane with a 5. This is how G&G ends.
Our locals chat is full of memes like this.
It's pretty good.
Quit blaming you. Quit blaming me. Nate's mom ain't gonna DM you no more.
Why is his eye all fucked up like that?
I don't know. He's
Why am I bald? Why am I bald?
It's pretty good.
Why am I bald and why is Mike Ripa?
Oh shit.
Fable of Man with a $5. Gay Remy started this on purpose and I'm here for it. Thank you for the $5. Golden Nuggets with a 2. The arguing is wild, but the makeup sex is wilder.
Oh no.
Oh, gross.
Yikes.
Rudy with a 2. I hate when mom and dad fight. Won't say who's who. We all know who the dad is.
Me.
We all know.
I have kids. I can
it's
prove
me.
that I'm a man, so
Go to the king with the $2. The autism is real.
that's
you.
very true. Yeah.
Headcase Laboratory with a $5. Let's be honest. The animated series of DC should have been the blueprint for the cinematic universe, hands down. Also, Batman beats Blade. Suck it. Yes, he does.
At least your first half was right.
Chris B with a 2. Is it against terms of service to stream 2 retards fighting?
Bring bum fights back.
Dubby Nanners with a $50. With the 50. I agree with Jay.
Don't we all?
Shark Dentures with a 2. Yeah, right. We are in an echo chamber.
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's what they say. Aided Clock with a $2. Any D-Day Cobra stream tonight?
Yes. Cobra Cast will be happening.
Nate's mom says, see if I ever DM you again, Trevor. I'm sorry, Nate's mom. Not bad. Chris
Fucked up.
Stallings with a $10. Beardo, you're one of my favorites, but take the L on this one. Don't let the coffee-infused plugged poop cloud your mind. Hail the 199. Thank you, Chris Stallings. Oh, we'll get there. T-Dog with a 5. Go watch Double Toasted reaction to the Trump election victory. While they are funny, they have a severe case of TDS. Hail the 199. Thank you, T-Dog.
Vigoury, huh?
What did I
Got a
say?
certain word on your got a certain word on your mind there when you said vigoury, talking about double toasted.
Zan Zoltan with a $500. Jeremy, please, Jeremy, you awesome fig. Please clip this entire conversation of Batman and use it as autism is real. And here in G&G, we love to see it represented. Hail the 199.
It'll
Thank
be on
you.
one of our channels, that's for sure.
JP with a 10. Needed a Batfleck movie. 100%.
Yep.
100%. I would have loved a Batfleck movie. Spider Claw with a 5. It's
Why?
funny.
So his stunt double can do all the cool stuff.
It's funny with this crap movie. Mike makes good points. Batman v Superman, his brains go full Beardo. Beardo, please stop. Your takes are terrible. No, you're terrible.
Money talks. Come
You
on.
smell bad too. River Miles with a $5. Latinos and blacks for Mike and Trump. Not so much Beardo.
Let's go.
I'm more Mexican than Mike is.
That's not true.
TB Sassy Pants with a $10. It's been a minute since we've had a Mike and Beardo screaming match. I agree with Beardo. Let's
Yeah,
go.
we had to get it out of the way. I mean, look, I know some people left, but like if you're gonna get bothered by that, G&G's probably gonna bother you a lot at some point because we typically get in a retarded fight every now and then.
Yeah.
Dingo ate baby with a $5. The first hour of the Batman was S tier. The ending is crapola. Mike is right. Mid movie, Zoe Kravitz, super hot. Yeah, I liked her. I liked her Catwoman. Geek 85 with a 5. I'm pretty sure in The Dark Knight, citizens knew Batman was real before Rises. They did. Steven DeLeon with a 5. Can't take Beardo serious because he won't 1v1 Savvy in Pokemon, and I truly believe she can dominate him at COD. Steven, come on, bro. I know it's early, but put the bottle down. He won't challenge her because he's a puss. Steven, it's 12:30 in the afternoon.
Read the
bottle
super
down,
chats.
Think away, baby. Became a new channel member. Thank you. Sith and Turnium with a $5. I'm sorry, Mike, but the Batman is better than the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight?
Maybe the Dark Knight Rises.
No, that's not what he said.
I'm going to assume that he meant the Dark Knight Rises.
What a $5 to say some wild shit like that? Bro, what are you smoking?
Sith and Turnium's awesome. Thank you for the $5. And
He is cool, not when he says
Batman
things like that.
Batman is better than the Dark Knight Rises. War Wizard with a 199. Beardo, read less theories and more comics. Mike W. I've got plenty of comic books. Meanie Critchkin Gadakin with a $10. Mike is completely right and Beardo fundamentally wrong. It's that simple. You guys
Money
need to.
talks.
What
Money
are we
fucking
doing?
talks. Bro.
What are we doing?
Stacking them up.
Boomy Bob with a $5. Fear the tourist at it again. That said, Beardo likes snake eyes. What are we doing, dude?
Fear the tourist.
Warbreer for a 5. Beardo and Mike are like the chats to gay dads. Wait, Beardo and Mike are like the chats to gay dads arguing at the dinner table again. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay.
Evil Multiverse Gary with the $2. This was a part of my plan to destroy Geeks and Gamers. Thank you. Shakira with the $50. Jeremy is like Mr. Candy and Django in Django Unchained, having Beardo and Mike fight for his amusement and money.
Hey.
No.
Ranting Ryan with the $5. If the view ever goes off air, fear not. We have Geeks and Gamers, Beardo and Mike. Beardo is definitely Sonny Hostin. Holy
Houston.
crap. Houston. Well, I don't fucking watch the view. Holy crap. That was hostile. Thank you. Hoffy RC with a $5. Hate is not the opposite of love. Indifference is. These guys love each other. Thank you.
Wouldn't go that far.
Decriminalize adulthood with a $5. Hello, Chuds. I'm legalized adulthood soy infused bro. Anyone who gets a gifted membership will be cursed with Kamala energy forever. Thank you.
199 party is over.
BJ with the 5. I'm late and gay to the stream. Cheers, guys. Have a great weekend. Thank you for the $5.
I don't know.
Decriminalize adulthood with the 5 gifted memberships.
Is it Houston or Hostin? I don't fucking know that bitch's name. So,
No.
Well, you corrected me, so.
well, it's because you can go fuck yourself.
Shadow saying with the $5. Let's send mods to a con. Birdshid with a $2. Kamala's hoo-ha is sandier than the Sahara right now.
Yikes.
She's been dried up. Ninjando with a $5. Friendly reminder that Zack Snyder's Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition is a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece in dog shit.
It's pretty good. Darth McBee with a 5. Batman argument was like listening to gay friends argue about Sex in the City.
That's pretty good. Fuck.
James Daniel with a $2. Effing couch. Thank you.
That
Legendary
was
Scrub
funny.
with a 5. Beardo, I need to submit my thesis soon, and my autocorrect is broken. Please spell restraint. Restaurant. Restaurant? Thank you for the $5. The Man in Black with a $5. Go fuck yourself, San Diego. Golden Nuggets with a 2.
Beardo?
What?
You know what that's
Anchorman?
from?
Anchorman's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Ooh,
Golden
you got
Nuggets with
defensive over that one.
They got really defensive over
You're
there.
Oh,
really
who the
read
fuck is
anything.
Mike to
man.
ask me anything
said-
about
Yeah,
Anchorman?
really defensive.
We never
man.
know what you do
Go fuck
and don't
yourself,
know.
San Diego. Milk
We
was
know-
a bad choice. Golden Nuggets with a $2. Beardo sits on his hand and then points to the sky. What does that even mean?
It took a second to think about that one. Holy shit.
Wait, hold on. What does that mean? Beardo sits on his hand and then points to the sky? Am I missing something here? What is that?
Think
I don't
about
get
that
it.
one. How does that work, bro? What happens? You sit on your hand and point your finger to the sky. What would happen?
Beardo sits on his hand, then points in the sky. So I'm imagining you sit on your hand and then like you point up in the sky. I don't get it. Is this
Sits
a
on
gay
it-
thing or
sits on his
something?
hand and points his fingers to the sky.
Keep it moving.
That wasn't worded right. That wasn't Golden Nuggets. That wasn't worded right. You were this close. You were this close, Golden Nuggets.
Holy shit.
That doesn't make sense. Tweet Tone with a 1 month. Where the fuck was my gaming stream yesterday, Jeremy? You worked for me. Release Fortnite IRL 2. Release the Jeremy cut. Also, Beardo, thank you for gaming. Mike, thumbs up.
Tweetatone's always mad at me.
Tweet Tone. Even Beardo for $2. I'm literally in tears. Thank
Hey,
you
we're
for the
doing
$2.
we're doing a local gaming stream this weekend. I'm not sure when yet.
Zach with a $5. Jeremy eats Snickers upside down just so he can feel the veiny part on his tongue.
God. That's bad.
I've seen him do it. Rome Collector with a $5. The Flash will always be Grant Gustin, the GOAT. I did enjoy the first 3 seasons of the Flash TV show.
Yeah, the first couple seasons were really good.
Yep. Eric K with a 5. Beardo was dropped on his head as a child. I'll excuse him. He has a bit of damage to the brain. How dare you? I told you that in confidence, Eric. What the hell? Chris B with a 2. Batman v Superman is good. I agree with Mike and Beardo there. It is good. Tobias Nexus with a 5. Remember, there's only one problem with gay marriage. The kids either get endless dad jokes or the perpetual loop of go ask your mother. Thank you for the $5. I'm trash, bruh, with a 5. Taylor Swift be writing her next song after picking the wrong person again. Thank you for the 5. Freed on Corpse with a 10. Beardo looking for some action figures to suck off. Thanks. Dad Builds with a $5. Beardo's Anchorman and Trump are the same voice. Milk was a bad choice. Very bad. Worst choice ever. But thank you for the $5. We're all caught up on YouTube.
B. Barrett on Rumble says, now that Trump won re-election, when can we expect Dustborn 2? Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say this name. Lagerticus.
Be careful.
I've said, hey, I tried to say it the other day too. Changing my standard username on Rumble instead of my alt. So your first rant. So you're my first rant. Speaking of meltdowns, have you seen this one yet? I have seen that one. Yes, I've seen all these rants that the link you linked back to. Pat says Beardo vocabulary lesson. Holy fuck! Well, I'm gonna make Beardo read all of that on locals because I can't even start.
Yeah.
I can't even start. Crackalacka, the 19. I don't know what Crackalacka says. The 1966 Adam West Batman movie is the best. Everyone else is gay. I love Adam West Batman. I love the cheesiness and the hokiness of it. And honestly, it's better than BVS.
That is an absolute joke.
Adam West Batman is better than BVS.
No, not even close.
100%.
Stop it.
100%.
Stop.
It is.
We're not putting up with it.
I'm just telling you it is.
It's not.
No, it ain't. It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Because if somebody would have said Martha
Keep
to
it
him,
moving.
he
We have
would've
an extra
fucking- he
hour.
would've-
We're already
he wouldn't
40
have given
minutes
a shit.
over.
He wouldn't give a shit if somebody brought up Martha to him.
I hate you so much.
Nader's says
Shark repellent spray.
yes, far better than anything in Zack Snyder's dog shit movie. Nader's Bricks says, now that Trump got elected, maybe Beardo's reading skills will become great again. Pat says, best meltdown, House of Pain jump around meme with the TikTok girl screaming. Southeastern Kaiju says, any news on Meathead Reiner lighting up the beacons of Gondor? Are they lit? And then we've got Pat says, Epic Mike, please get Josiah some hamburger helper lasagna and Wonder Bread with butter ASAP. He said on Geeks Gamers Daily he hasn't had hamburger helper in a long time. Beardo, what's your opinion on Taco Bell?
Taco Bell's fine. It's not real Mexican food, but it's good.
It's good. It's damn
It's good. I like Del Taco better, though.
All right, get these last few, and then we're moving over to locals and going supporters only over there.
Do Guy with a $5. Election update, 87% polled showed Batman vs. Superman is the worst Superman of Batman movies.
Yes, it's dog shit.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Tactical dish soap with a $5. Hey, Beardo, remember when Jack Black kicked that dog off the bridge in Anchorman? That's what Mike did to your take on the Batman. Not even close.
Now this is happening.
I threw the burrito on Mike's face. You destroyed the one thing I love. Shadow saying with the $5, Batman and Robin is more entertaining than all of the Snyderverse.
100%.
That is
100%.
fucking wild.
100%. It's true. It's true.
We're caught up.
It's true. Okay, so don't forget to go check out Criticalist. Again, for those that are always confused by when I bring that up, it's Criticalist. This is there. You see Mike on the feed right there, and it has this whole feed of everybody with their breakdowns. And I promise you, download the app. You'll enjoy it over there. Criticalist is great. So looking forward to seeing you guys over there.
Meta PCs.
Meta PCs, you can use the promo code G199 if you want to go over there, get yourself a badass Meta PC.
Yep.
Unlike some of these losers that have non-Meta PCs. If you have a Meta PC, unlike Beardo, you're cool, because Beardo's not cool. Even if he has a Meta PC, it doesn't
Bro,
even.
I have a Meta PC.
I know you do,
Doesn't matter. It's not
but
enough.
you're still not cool. That's
It's
the
not
thing.
enough.
I think I'm cool.
I don't think so. And of course, if you want to join us over here on Locals, we will be live. Let's see over there. So come check it out. Thank you guys. We do appreciate it. We hope you have a great day, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone. We're going to go to Be Right Back for a minute for my D-Day Cobra Be Right Back screen, and then I'll see everybody on Locals here in just a few minutes.
Cool.
They can still hear us, so don't say any gamer words, guys.
Okay. What do we have? Like two?
Don't say gamer
Dude,
words.
I was dropped. I'm
2
about to say
minutes?
the N-word.
Don't
So I have
say